Commercial Flyer heading the market at 9-2. Darkness at 11-2. The Listener at 13-2. And Our Ben at 7-1. Expect Our Ben to finish strongly. They come into the line. They're too close to the tape, and they're going to be asked to go back again. Andrew Thornton just caught up in the tape, and now he's on the wrong side on the Listener. Listener, a horse who really operates in very deep ground, and almost certainly it's not as deep as he would like here this afternoon. I think if it was heavy going, he'd be a clear favourite. About to turn and come in again. Every vantage point taken.
I'm not on the rostrum. I'm not starting the race. You lads will go back. Go right back and walk together.
Starter giving clear instructions. He who must be obeyed. Looks as though Timmy Murphy is going to settle in Commercial Flyer. He's got him towards the back, just one. There he is, blue and green jacket, Timmy Murphy. It's as though he's going to hold his horse up. They jump away this time for the Royal and Sun Alliance chase. 2 circuits of the track. Idle Talk in the red jacket, Zavenz alongside blue sleeves. Lockderg is third as they jump the first fence. A skew whiff jump there by Idle Talk, who hit it, and a blunder towards the back in green by Ardahi as they run in front of the stands. And it's Idle Talk and Zavenz on towards the second. Lockderg is third, then Bewley's Berry and Starter Mohaison, followed by the Listener. Our Ben next up the inside of Lord Killeshanra as they clear the second, followed by back in front and Chopnaev. Darkness around the inside, held up Commercial Flyer with the Railway Man, Ardahi, and finally Bowl Bishop. Slightly downhill to the next, fence number 3, and it's still Idle Talk and Zavenz. Idle Talk and Zavenz. Zavenz took a bit of a chance there. One's gone. It looks like Our Ben has gone. Our Ben unseats Ruby Walsh there at fence number 3. The Irish horse out of the race very early as they head over the water jump. And it's Idle Talk that led them there from Zavenz in second place. Looking back, Ruby Walsh is absolutely fine after that mistake from Our Ben, who's racing with the others as they clear the open ditch. And over this one, they're all safely over with Idle Talk, the leader, preceded by the loose Our Ben. Zavenz in second place. Starter Mohaison is third. Bewley's Berry towards the near side then from Lockderg. And then the Listener, who's wide, the grey horse, as they begin the left-hand turn towards another open ditch. And it's Idle Talk on the right of Zavenz. Starter Mohaison in third. Bewley's Berry. Then Lockderg and back in front, followed by Lord Killeshanra. Great jump by Idle Talk there. The Listener's just dropped back a bit, and Commercial Flyer moving up on his outside. Back on the inside is still Bewley's Berry. That one's in fourth place as they reach the top of the hill now. Towards the rear are Dahi and Bowl Bishop. So swinging left-handed, starting down the hill, Idle Talk and Zavenz. Starter Mohaison, then Bewley's Berry in the dark brown and beige half jacket. Back in front, Lord Killeshanra. Followed by Lockderg, Commercial Flyer on the outside of the Railway Man in the big noseband. Then the Listener, followed by Chopnaev as they cleared that one. And down towards the next plain fence, Bowl Bishop remains towards the rear. Darkness on the inside. And now approaching this next plain fence, Idle Talk and Zavenz with Starter Mohaison and Bewley's Berry. And Ardahi is down at that one. A horse that made a very bad mistake at the first fence makes another and decants Carl Llewellyn onto the ground as they now swing left-handed at the end of a circuit. 2 horses having failed to negotiate that circuit. And it's Idle Talk and Zavenz. Then Lockderg on the outside of Starter Mohaison, the far side Bewley's Berry. Back in front, Commercial Fly going nicely wide of Lord Killeshanra, and Darkness up the inside. Reminders for Bewley's Berry. So too Lockderg. Towards the back, the Railway Man travelling nicely. The Listener just has steadily lost places. Then Bowl Bishop and Chopnaev is now trailing onto the next plain fence. Idle Talk and Zavenz have been 1 and 2 throughout so far. Starter Mohaison very close now in third place from Bewley's Berry. Then back in front, Lord Killeshanra and Darkness and Commercial Flyer. The Railway Man, the Listener. Lockderg is back-pedalling. Then Bold Bishop and Chopnaev has been pulled up. Jumping the next plain fence then, over which they land safely, but a blunder when retreating by Lockderg as they now continue on towards the water jump. And Bewley's Berry now drives up the near side of Idle Talk. Stardom Mohaison over in third, followed by Lord Killeshanra in the blue colours. The Listener improves again on the far side, the grey of Commercial Flyer. Back in front still there on the near side. Zabenz is the one that's losing places. The Railway Man made a pretty serious mistake there. Bold Bishop is further back. Darkness is hard driven, not making much impression at this stage, though it does stay well over the next. Stardom Mohaison and Idle Talk in the air together there. 2 lengths back in third to Bewley's Berry. Then Lord Killeshanra. Back in front is fifth on the inside, followed by the Listener. Commercial Flyer being pulled up before the ditch. Commercial Flyer pulled out there by Timmy Murphy. A mistake there by Lord Killeshanra. The fence is really beginning to sort them out. The Listener gets a reminder, and at the top of the hill it's now Stardom Mohaison, the 5-year-old that takes over from Idle Talk, who's driven in second place. Bewley's Berry is third, and then back in front, and these four have kicked clear of the Listener and Lord Killeshanra and Bold Bishop, and then the Railway Man. Running down towards the third last fence, and it's Stardom Mohaison and Barry Geraghty that has the lead in the colours worn by Voiport, who stayed as yesterday, joined by back in front. In third is Bewley's Berry, then Idle Talk, the early front runner, now under pressure back in fourth place. Bold Bishop is staying on into fifth ahead of the Listener. Running down towards the second last, Stardom Mohaison on the right, back in front about 2 lengths down, slithers on landing and unseats. The Listener is down as well, back in the field as they run round the final turn, and Stardom Mohaison is left clear. Darkness is also out of the race. It's Stardom Mohaison with a clear lead. Idle Talk giving chase. Then a long way back in third is Bewley's Berry as they run towards the final fence. Stardom Mohaison comes in to take it, lands 4 or 5 clear of Idle Talk. Darkness is still going, in fact. He's jumping the last fence, disputing third now with Lord Killeshanra, but up towards the finish it's Stardom Mohaison driven out here. Another for Paul Nichols. Barry Geraghty steering this 5-year-old clear, and Stardom Mohaison wins the Royal and Sun Alliance. Idle Talk is second. Darkness completes for third. Then Lord Killeshanra in fourth place. Zabenz is next from Bewley's Berry. Then the Railway Man. An incident pack race. They are the only finishers. Numerous fallers and casualties on the way round. Looking back, back in front's rider. Paddy Flood is on his feet. He was in second place when coming to grief at the second last. Maybe Stardom Mohaison had his measure anyway. This young ex-French horse getting the 5-year-old weight allowance here, and has put in a clear round, which was all important. So many of these have failed to jump cleanly. A very good run in second place by Idle Talk, who made a lot of the running, but Stardom Mohaison runs out a clear winner.